You caught me off guard preparing for my next gouache painting. Wait, I wasn't ready for that. Hello everyone! So today I will be recreating one of the sculptures of Albert Ernest Carrier Belleuse. What a great name! As great as he was. Actually, he was an amazing artist in the art community, widely known for his sculptures. So many adjectives, but you can't really describe him differently. So I am really excited, really happy to recreate and bring back to life one of his creations and to apply more color to it. Those sculptures are made in terracotta. Those are in those only brown or white shades, but I thought it will be super cool to apply the colors of my choice into this painting. It will make it much more interesting and more mine. So the goal for today is to bring one of his creations back to life. So I am more than happy to do it and share with you guys the entire process. So as you probably seen, I skipped this sketch part. I thought it will be boring for you, so I skipped this part. But yeah, I went straight ahead and I started painting with gouache. I made the sketch using the watercolor pencil because it doesn't pick through the paint as much as a graphite pencil would. So I started with the background and I used at first really thin layer of paint. I turned this black into the burgundy. I think later on it will look much prettier than if it was only black in the background. I think it looks really beautiful, especially with the fabric I will make later. It will be in navy. So this is the really beautiful couple of contrasting colors. So I applied really thin layer to the hair and to the face. I just went ahead and I created some shadows. I took the access paint using the tissue and I let it dry. Then I added some details using the pencils. It is much easier for me that way. And actually here is the question. It is mixed media piece, but is it more of a painting or is it more of a drawing? I think I might call it painting because the majority of the background and the entire piece is covered in paint and only details are done using the pencil. But still, is it a painting or is it a drawing? Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Okay guys, so since the entire painting is drying right now and I can't do much, I probably will add some more shadows to it, but not too much. I think this is really good base for the painting and for applying the pencils right now, so that's good. So I think I will do his hair in warm grays. And I have here those 4 colors. I think those will be perfect for the hair. Now I'll show you some close-ups. And here is probably the most time-consuming part. I didn't know how to tackle this. So I started with applying a little bit more shadows to them, and yeah, I started to create some details using the pencils. I used many different shades of grey and blue, a little bit of green and some ivory, and I think at the end they looked okay, and I done a lot of texture. I was erasing a lot to soften the edges and to make them look more organic, because those are curly or wavy hair, however you want to call them. So at the end, after I did those details using the pencils, I tried to add even more shadows with gouache, and I think it saved it.
Objects, textures, lighting, reflections.
Also, I've seen some mistakes with the shape of the face on the left side, or right here. When I seen it, I couldn't unseen it, so I added some more highlights to the nose, and I needed to correct it with black. It looks much better, because I really didn't know why he is not looking like the picture. After a few hours, you sometimes realize you mess up something in the drawing that you didn't see before. It's like a new perspective on the drawing after a few hours. So it's often really good to like go grab some tea and do something different, and then come back and look at it one more time if everything is correct. And if it's not, feel free to correct it and pretend like nothing happened. So I also added some shadows to the fabric, because I realized it's too bright and too vibrant for this piece. It needs to be much more in shadow, much darker basically. And I also decided the background would look much better if one side is darker and the other side is a little bit lighter. Then after I finished the face, finished the hair, I moved to the clothing, and I've started to do those patterns on the shirt. You probably seen that I haven't done this chain on him. I couldn't be bothered really. It was almost at the bottom of my painting, so I decided to not do it. I think it was a good decision, because it wouldn't add anything to the painting, to be honest. It would look actually the same as it is right now. So yeah guys, here it is. Here is my painting. Tell me in the comments below how I did. Of course, you can see on right and left side the comparison of the sculpture and my painting. Tell me in the comments below how I did. If you like it, please consider staying with me for a little longer. If you haven't, don't be evil, keep your mouth shut. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next one.